Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MMS Formula Junior Round 13 of Season 2. This is the finale. This is a dramatic finale. Because the championship is still wide open. Well, I say wide. It's still... Well, yeah, it is wide open for Rakus to win it. 22 points of a gap between Rakus and Ragano, but 23 cars separating Rakus and Ragano on the grid. Anything can happen in this race. This is a very important race of the championship. It always was. Season 3 of F1. This decided the title fight between James Smith and Joseph Murray. And this season, another fight will be decided. This time between Rakus and Ragano. Obviously, both of the drivers having seats in F1, but that doesn't matter. A title is a title. And oh boy, and we're going to have a final race. So, on pole position... I mean, you've probably seen it. It's Albert Rakus in the number 1 car, on the number 1 grid slot. He has everything to lose in this race. Joining him on the first row of the grid is Jakob Schnellmann, finally back into pace. Down the rest of the grid we have Misery, Granville, Tanneman, Lindberg, Aguirre, Kraus, Manikanden, Montague, Schäfer, Wells, Miller, Regis, Bishop, Mirandola, Tommaso, Manikanden, Edwards, Harvey, Kuratko, Valjak, Witt, Davido Ragano, starting 24th. If he wants to have any, and I mean any, hope of a title, he has to finish 6th or higher to secure his lead. De Campo and Fredriksson, the two primers, round of the grid. Now, let's get to the 5 red lights. So Toodles, this has been a long way, hasn't it? Here we go. 10 red lights, that's out, and away we go, and it's a good start from Schnellmann, who might take the lead coming into turn 1, let's see.
It's Granville.
Schnellmann spins into turn 1, so his race is already over. We have a 3-wide situation here between Wells, and I think that's Montague, and I think Wells is going to get it, but no, Regis out of nowhere gets it to P9. What a start from these guys, as we have some flying red things, ignore them. But most importantly, Granville has taken the lead of the race, so Rakus is down to 18th, which is not good at all. So far, it's a tie in the points. So, nothing that Rakus would have wanted. Ignore that.
Go.
As anyways, we go back to these guys and look at this. This is looking really bad. Tanneman now. Ragano's teammate is going to send it on to Misery on the outside. It's a beautiful move from the Speedway racing car. We see the championship between Campos and Speedway still going on. Now Kraus sends it on to his teammate. A bit of an argy-bargy there, but it's all fine. No, it's not. They're still there, but now he clears his teammate. And let's see down the order. Schnellmann, such a poor start to the race. I mean, this is unbelievable.
All down in last now.
He's been overtaken by the primers as well.
He tried to squeeze Granville too much on the outside and ended up squeezing himself.
So what he wants to do is cover the outside line of Rakus, but he realized too late. He clipped the grass.
Clipped the grass, spun, and just wow.
Yeah, Schnellmann has spun, and now it's not a good. Shut off. Now it's not a good race, but Rakus 6/10. So obviously this race is long, 25 laps around Interlagos. Obviously we will have pit stops, we will have a lot of strategic thinking from the teams. So this race is still very, and I mean it, very wide open. As now we're going to see Lindberg getting down the inside. Yes, a bit of an argy-bargy into Aguirre here. Is Lindberg going to get it after a woeful Uruguay Grand Prix?
Regis.
Yeah, and Regis on the outside of nowhere now. He's going to get squeezed on the curbing, squeezed off circuit, and he now squeezes Lindberg to the inside, which is not the best line coming into here, as Evelyn Toogood learned in Season 3 of F1, and now Regis on the outside and gets it done, as Manikanden and Miller now side by side, about to come into the S section and just squeeze down Manikanden ruthlessly, as now we have a move from, I think that's Mirandola, yes it is, onto Manikanden. Harvey and Bishop now side by side. Valjak onto Manikanden. Is she going to sneak through? Yes, she is, and now she might make a move on the outside of Miller. No, but she hasn't even cleared Mirandola yet. Let's see what will happen here. Valjak now will clear Mirandola, and there's no issues with that, as Ragano is 19th. And now Ragano makes a mistake! Ragano made a mistake! That's Ragano down to 21st now. What happened to the American driver?
I think he He got past, I think it was Edwards and Bishop, and then just...
locked up, went wide. Yeah. Ooh, very lucky to keep that car still in shape, as now Bishop and Edwards side by side. Witt nearly lost their battling for, I think, 24th with Fredriksson. We have more side by side moments, but now Rakus is in a very bad situation as Tanneman sends it onto him and doesn't work. Kraus nearly goes off circuit. He keeps his car in shape though, does not spin. And let's see, Wells into Miller. That's a massive bump from Wells. Wells absolutely losing his mind. He nearly taking himself and Miller out, and now Wells actually gets the position, clearing Miller, and now Mirandola is also going to squeeze Miller out. I know there's a bit of contact on the straight, a bit of a wheel bank there from Miller, pushing Mirandola to the inside line, and that will cause Mirandola to lose the position. No, Mirandola sends it to the inside, and actually working. And Harvey and Valjak side by side. Valjak squeezed onto the curb, squeezed off circuit, but she's still there, and she's still gonna send that move, and she actually gets the position. Beautiful drive from the Croatian driver. Now we can see Manikandan also using that to his advantage, and now he actually might get Valjak as well to the outside line, and he gets it. Beautiful, beautiful drive, as now Wells is trying to catch up into the points bank positions. The two Ardens chasing down Tanneman, and now Rakus is right on the back of Granville. The battle for the lead is back. The battle for the lead is back, so Rakus' title hopes are far, and I mean far from over here. Look at the speed he has. It's going to be a dive bomb into turn 1. He's alongside Granville here into turn 1, and it's a clean move. A bit of contact though. Nothing happening here, but he doesn't get a position. He only loses time. Tanneman is catching up rapidly here. This is going to be insane, as now we can see Aguirre, the man who has been very consistent for the second half of the season. I mentioned this in a previous race, but he's just showing a lot of good pace and consistency. Now he's going to send that inside of Regis, and he makes the move stick, it seems. Regis still finds traction, but no, nothing else will happen. So Aguirre, beautiful move up at the P6. The two Ardents still battling for 4th. Rack is now trailing Granville. Everything is yet to happen. I don't know how to treat these communicates from the FIA, so I'm just going to ignore them. Ragano is already back into 19th. So...
I'm keeping an eye out for any actual penalties there.
This is doo-doo. As now let's see, the Campo onto Witt. Oh, wow! The Campo, that's a bit too aggressive, don't you think?
Now the Pramers in the battle for the wooden spoon.
The 25th position, like that. I think that's the epitome.
These Pramers.
Oh my days! Tanneman and Rakus and Granville in the battle. Tanneman gets into Rakus, and Tanneman gets the traction. Tanneman will get Rakus. Rakus fights back, but no. Tanneman's got Rakus. Rakus is losing the title as we speak.
Tanneman through. Great move.
At the moment, it's 3 points of a gap with an advantage for Ragano. Oh dear. As now we can see Misery onto Kraus, onto his teammate on Kraus, obviously on the outside line.
Because Raku's got his 4 points for pole.
Yeah, I'm counting them in already.
So that would be 18-point gap.
No, not 18. What?
Because in the previous race, where did Ragano finish compared to Raku's? 18 points to 8 points. The gap was 13, now 22. Now it's Raku's then got pole.
What? No, you cannot math. He scored 10 points.
Yeah, I know. Ragano scored 10. Then Raku scored 18 points.
Yeah, so that's 22
subtraction points. Subtraction of 8 from a gap of 30, that's 22. Plus 4, minus 4 for the pole, 18 points.
Yeah, so
you cannot math.
No, you cannot math, because no matter what will happen now...
Yeah, but he's in third, he's getting 15, plus 4, 19, so...
What?
No, never mind.
You don't math, because you just subtracted... You're more... Because he's gonna get 19 points combined. He don't... How do you calculate an 18-point gap? Anyways, Rakus has overtaken...
Whilst we're arguing, Rakus has overtaken Granville.
Yeah, no, because listen, it's a 22-point gap, and if he finishes now, he's gonna get 22 points. So...
Right, let's get back to commentating.
No, because you cut him off and I'm offended.
Oh my god, shut up. We should figure this out.
Although, to be fair though, Rakus is getting back into pace.
Yes,
He's getting serious here.
Just in tandem and just in front of him in the other speedway car.
The speedway cars, I don't even know how they got so much pace. They basically joined out of nowhere. Nobody knew who they were, but they started winning races. So, yeah,
Ricciardo is down at the back.
Yeah, it's a mishap of a qualifying. Also, we didn't miss the overtake. I noticed it. Just was too into the argument.
Yeah, Granville.
Anyways, let's go Granville. No, it's gonna be Raku's daddy.
No, Raku's.
Oh, Granville's gonna get him. Granville's gonna get him here. But no, Raku's actually pushes Granville, but he's gonna get him. No, Granville cuts that corner. That's going to be under the eye of the stewards. Yeah, the 18-point gap. Yeah, but he's gonna. Now it's gonna be a tie. Anyways, Granville now sends it on to Raku. He's gonna go side by side, and there he goes. But no, he pushes Rakus off the circuit. Rakus was way off the circuit, but Rakus is going to get the position. Nevertheless, no. Granville pushed him off the circuit. Now Rakus gets him, as someone just left the call. Okay, Tudor's lost connection for a second there, but now Granville is under attack from every single side. We can see also Lindbergh and Sheffer and everybody else and their mother battling here around Interlagos. This is a beautiful race as now Lindbergh taps into one of the cars. I know that's Regis off, nearly taps into Regis here as Granville is under investigation for that dangerous driving moment there, because let's be honest, that was a bit reckless from him and he might be awarded penalty. I mean, he pushed him off the circuit once, he cut the corner once, then he pushed him off the circuit. That's not how you drive. Corner cuts are taken mildly here, but that was a massive corner cut and he gained a lot of time. Yeah, that corner cut was not a normal. Oh my god, free wide! They're gonna go free wide. That was Wells. The madman is back. He's into the points. Like, you see, this is the normal corner cut line. This is the normal corner cut line. Granville did not go with the normal corner cut line. So Granville. Oh, look at that!
Look at that!
That is beautiful.
That was insane.
And now then Manny Cannon just goes on the curb, loses a lot of traction. Okay, we have it confirmed. It's confirmed. The Granville has a 5-second time penalty for dangerous driving. This is outrageous. As now Lindbergh down inside of Kraus. They're going to go side by side here, but no, Lindbergh doesn't have enough traction. But now Kraus slips the curb. But that will not do anything. He gets the positions now. Another car goes off. That's Manny Cannon, and that's allowed. The penalty was more for the corner cut, the other corner cut, and gaining a massive advantage. As there's a car that's Mirandola. I do not know what happened to Giovanni Picola Mirandola, but that's not a line you want to take.
Yeah, he went wide. He
just went off the circuit. What?
Manny Camden tries to force his way through. So
yeah, I mean he just went wide. That's
Mirandola loses a lot of spots there.
Yeah, and Rogano is in 17th. That is worrying.
Harvey down the
inside of Sheffer. Oh, Harvey goes wide.
Harvey off the road. Held it.
These guys.
As well as battling.
Let's see Sheffer on to Manny Cannon. Oh, it's free wide! Oh! Mirandola, more contact. There's more contact. There's contact everywhere. They need a free wide here.
Free wide
what is going to happen? Let's get a replay of what happened to Giovanni Picola Mirandola again.
Mirandola's not having a good lap.
That's
he hit the back of Sheffer trying to make it free wide.
He did pull it off a bit though. He's now side by side with Rogano. Oh, but he has slipstream of Manny Cannon, which Rogano doesn't, so that's going to just push him through. There he goes. He cleared Rogano. Rogano is losing positions like hell here. David Rogano is just losing positions left, right, and center. Now he's going to try to knock Eva Poliak. And nothing happens. He loses the positions. As now Tanner and Misery and Rakus
versus Misery.
No, I'm not allowing that penalty anyways. Here we go. Raku's very, very patient here. I don't even know why we're penalising him, so no. Misery says that the Raku's low. There's a bit of a push from him, and there's Misery through. Raku's down to 3rd. I don't even know
Yeah.
why that penalty is, so I'm just going to ignore it. But now Misery just pushed his way through Rakus and is going to attack Tanneman. But that's not too bad from Rakus, because you can see the bump
See,
is
Rakus
legal.
now.
But now
it's
Rakus,
just
what
like
he can
what
do...
happened.
He
Like
can
what
do...
happened after I believe it
Lap
was
one.
Sheffer lost his wing in.
I don't know, but all I know is that this might benefit Kraus, because if these two crash, which is highly likely, he would just benefit a lot from this whole situation. The punts to the back of the car are mildly allowed. Like, be consistent, guys, for crying out loud. Ragano down to 22nd. This is horrible for him. This is really what he wanted to be now. Kraus down inside of Aguirre, and he's going to only lose that position as Nicholas Wells is in the points. As, let's see, here we go. Rakus is actually closing up. Look at the gap. Look at the gap. He's gaining. He's gaining a lot. There's going to be a move on. Misery, actually, being a gentleman, he leaves him a lot of room. But now he's going to come back, trying to get better traction. They're going to go side by side. He gets him. He gets him. Rakus gets Misery. And now Rakus is gaining onto Tanneman rapidly. Look at the delta. It's going down. Meanwhile, fastest lap belongs to Nicholas Wells. Wow, that is interesting.
Madman.
Mad. But look at the Rakus. Oh my god, look at the gap. It's been 1 second when they were exiting the S's. It's 4/10 now. This man is rapid.
Look at the slipstream. Look at the slipstream.
The slipstream,
Gaining.
This
Look
is-
how fast he is.
Rakus is rapid. Everybody is cheering for him this race, I think. He taps into Tanneman.
Oh!
He's returned the favor of what he did to him. He's going to go wide. He kept within the limits because the curb is the track
Brilliant.
limit. And he gets the
Great
move on.
drive.
Okay, to clarify, the curb is the track limit, not the white line. And Granville has, I believe, passed that curb. So that's why he got awarded the penalty. Wells is in 5th now, so Wells is really pushing through. So after a disappointing Uruguay Grand Prix, he's really pushing through.
Yeah, he is.
Let's say Miller here trying to fight for points with What is with Regis and doing well in the last races? That camera is broken. You know what? Let's get the heli cam. Let's see now. Regis though, our traction's Miller. Regis is up at the 9th as Chef and Money are side by side. This is a brilliant camera angle.
Yeah, did you
I
see
think
the
it
entire
is.
track, all the battles as well?
You just don't have the name tags, but who needs name tags?
Who needs
Oh, Misery getting very
Tanneman,
close. Misery getting very close, but now Tanneman might make a move onto Rakus, but he's more defending
they're so
himself from
close.
Misery. They're
Aguirre-
side by
Aguirre
side
and
across
Wells
the
as well.
line. Wells and Aguirre actually joining the battle. It's a 5-way battle for the lead. The slipstream
Oh,
is
here
so
comes Tanneman.
powerful. Tanneman will not send him over. Wells sends him over.
There we
Wells
go.
goes into the back of Aguirre. This is insane. As the Wells and Aguirre will go side by side, and oh, Wells, that might have been a corner cut.
I don't think he gained any time from it.
He
but,
did. He gained Aguirre.
Not sure.
He did. Oh, he cut it. He cut
yeah,
it by
he
a
cut
slight
it. He's
margin.
gone off. So that'll be
Oh,
5 seconds.
no, that's 3 seconds, possibly.
Because Granville got 2 on top of one another.
I mean, to
so
be fair
that'll
though, Granville did lose traction. Like you can tell here on the onboard, let's see, Granville did turn in a bit more to maybe leave space for him, so he
Aguirre.
lost time.
be
So,
Granville.
yeah, sorry, Aguirre, yeah, I mixed them up because of the accidents, but yeah.
Yep, so Wells off the track.
Yeah, Wells off the track, that's a bit of a mistake, but he's a rookie. He's been 3 races in, sorry, so this is his 3rd race, so... You see, I'd say this is a racing incident. Wells deserves more penalty points because there was space left by
3 second
survival.
penalty for Wells for
that's
the track limits.
That is a joke in my opinion, but I mean, yeah, that's consecutive, so
He
I
was left
respect
room
that.
by Aguirre.
But then again, he cut the corner, so rules are rules,
He did. Track
and gained an
limits.
advantage. So Misery, he's chasing down Misery though. He does not care about penalties, does he? He's
No,
gonna
he
do
doesn't.
what he has to do. That is allowed, by the way. That track extension there is allowed because they don't get
That's
much time.
an AI line.
Yeah, let's see. Dragano is in 20th. He's nowhere. He's
Yeah,
nowhere.
and
He's
here
not
he
going to get
goes,
over
and that's
Ligament
even
Valiak. Valiak gets it. That is embarrassing for the championship leader.
And then Karatko as well. Karatko will be all over the back of him.
Meanwhile, Rakius is holding a comfortable lead. Well, it's not really comfortable. I mean, Tanaman is really just blocking Misery. He's not really able to
all
catch up.
Rakius needs to do is, if he gets passed by Tanaman,
Oh
all he
no,
needs to do
here
is
we go. Tanaman is slipstream now.
all he needs to do is stay out of Misery at this point, because he needs to stay in top 2.
Oh, they're gonna go side by side, but Rakius uses the better outside line. And now look at Misery. Look at the run Misery might have onto Tanaman here.
Gonna send it maybe.
Let's see. Yeah, Misery might send it coming into this turn.
Not quite.
Yes, he will. Oh no, Tanaman
Oh, he
receives a
will.
lot of
Tanaman
space.
wide.
That's a mistake from Tanaman, possibly, as we cannot see. This camera is broken. It's
Whoa,
frustrating
nice.
me. Tanaman now side by side with Misery. Wells might actually squeeze
Wells
through.
might-
Oh
no,
no!
oh!
That's Aguirre into the back of Wells, and they're going off free wide.
Whoa,
They're
free wide off the road.
And now Wells on the outside. Wells double overtake, possibly.
Very
Let's see on
nearly.
the outside. He's got
Side by
it.
side
He's
with
got
Misery.
him.
He's
Oh
got
my
it.
god. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No, he
Misery's
doesn't.
still ahead. And now
Misery now
Aguirre
Aguirre
out
as
of
well.
nowhere. He's going
This is
to put
incredible.
himself into the battle for the podium.
This is brilliant stuff for second place, and look at where Rakius is.
Yeah, Rakius is 3
shot away
seconds up
from
the
them all.
road. This is insane.
Rakius has left them all for dead. Here
Oh,
comes Kraus.
Kraus into Tanaman. Tanaman's dead. Tanaman dropped to 5th. This is not what he wanted. This is certainly not what he dreamt of. He nearly loses the car. Wells's time penalty was changed to 3 penalty points by the stewards because of the Aguirre thing we mentioned.
Alright, so
With Aguirre leaving space, so
that shouldn't matter though, really,
that
because he's
shouldn't
only done
matter.
the 3 races in this season, so
yeah.
so
He's still, for a rookie though, Wells has been really good. And now let's
Yeah, he's
see
been
Klaus
pretty
pushing Tanaman wide, and they're going to side by side of Granville, who already has a 5-second penalty, which is definitely not good. They're going to go side by side. We're going to use the helicam here. Let's see. Tanaman gets blocked by Granville. Oh, that's a half spin. That's another half spin. Montague did a half spin, and Miranda also did a half spin. Chef on the outside of Harvey. Harvey down the inside of Chef. Oh, that's contact from Manny Camden, who just rams into the back of Sheffer and loses 2 positions in that.
Miranda trying to get
Miranda
3
on that.
cars.
He's pretty much got it.
Miranda got 2 cars, lining up Harvey as well. So Miranda, big profit.
Yeah, Miranda is really surprising here. He didn't really have the best of the starts, not the best of qualifying.
Oh, here
but he's
comes.
really showing pace. Sheffer nearly sends a move, but let's see, Harvey might send a move here. No, but she definitely will close up. Anyways, up the order, Wells is... Oh, they're catching up to Rakus. Wells is now behind Aguirre, but let's see, fastest lap is Shimonovic. Okay.
Him bit.
I mean, he's trying to save his career, I'd say, or rather image, so... It happens as now, let's see, Wells on the outside, he's experimenting with that line.
It's not a great line, but
send
he's
it onto
got
Aguirre.
such
Look
a
at that.
slingshot.
That's a slingshot and a half from Nicholas Wells, and he might do a
Gonna have to
switch
watch out,
back
though.
here. Aguirre's
Squeeze
going to
him
go
out.
wide.
Whoa, no, Aguirre squeezed himself out. Still
Yeah,
holds
he
the
keeps
position.
the position though, as look at the Campos losing a lot of pace to the pack. As,
look at
Wells still in the slipstream. Kraus has joined the battle. Granville, Tanner, and Miller. Lindbergh, Regis, Harvey, Manicanum. Oh dear, look at this whole packet. Look at this, Edwards and Sheffer side by side. Kuratko in the background as well. Ragano's down to 22nd again. What is going on with the man who won 3 races this season?
Oh, we're only on lap 16 with the leader. This is still got a long way to go. We've still got pit stops as well.
Yeah, let's see. That's a
Oh,
move.
there he
Everybody
goes.
said, oh, Tommaso into the back of Ragano. Oh, contact between these two. Tommaso delayed the brakes, and Fredriksson went over the curb.
Oh dear.
Fredriksson extended the track limits, but...
Cheeky Jamie
Oh,
Fredriksson.
yeah,
Tommaso. How lucky was that?
How lucky was Ragano and Tommaso. 3 penalty points for Fredriksson.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh, wait, who's pitting? Schnellman is pitting. Why is Schnellman pitting? Is Schnellman stuck in 5th gear? No, he's not. He's just pitting.
I think it might just be a pit stop.
If it is... Oh, yeah, we're 15 laps in. It would make sense. Yeah, it's pit stop time. It's pit stop time, the first pit stop window. I'm saying first because we don't really know how many we can see in FJ. So yeah,
there's Kraus and
Rakus is pitting. This is going to be interesting. This is going to really makes the pack up.
Yeah, and so like you've got Wells, who didn't have a great race in Uruguay. He's running incredibly at the moment.
Yeah,
and
he's in a contention for a very good podium finish here.
He is in.
Like, say what you want, but...
In comes Aguirre, in comes Misery, in comes Rakus. Wells will inherit the lead and has so much clear air in front of him. You don't get much better than that, do you?
Rakus into the pits. Let's see how good would that pit stop be?
Or he might just get held.
Oh, he got held up massively. Oh no!
It's massive held. Massive.
He got held massively.
Rakus.
Disaster. That is a disaster.
That is.
There's some parts, but oh no. Well, he's gonna jump. No doubt, he's gonna jump. He's gonna jump Regano, but.
Well, Nicholas Wells. I think they're all pitting. Everyone
they are pitting. They are all pitting.
Pitting now.
But where is Regano? There he is. He's one of the last guys in the pack, and he doesn't have pace. Rakus is already there, and we're gonna have a battle straight out of the pits. It's Kraus and Aguirre, some Misery, and Kraus have swapped places.
Here we go!
On the inside, side by side, but nothing happens.
Yeah, Kraus backed out of it, and Aguirre.
Yeah.
Well, Aguirre had a good run anyway.
Schnellmann with
Schnellmann, oh my god.
Schnellmann, what did Schnellmann? What the hell are you doing, Schnellmann?
Oh,
what? That is just stupid.
Why is he not going into the main fast lane?
Oh, because he got released at the same time as Granville over here.
Same time as Granville.
What's the thinking process of that man?
Schnellmann, are you going to lose your front? Well, that's just going to be a repeating meme, isn't it?
That meme is dead. 10 seconds for Schnellmann for that incident. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Schnellmann, fair enough.
Let's see. Wells into the pits.
Into the pit lane, and he'll be followed by Regis, Harvey, Manny,
the
Camden,
whole field,
Bishop,
the top 15.
all of them, up to Zim and Vitt, who's in 15th. In comes Nicholas Wells.
Here we go.
Regis, Harvey, Manny, Camden.
Oh, he's gonna be held up all day.
Look at them all.
They're gonna be. Actually, no, he will not be held up, but he might rejoin it. He may know. But now, where is Rakus? Where is Rakus? I miss Rakus.
Rakus is...
Oh, it's playing shenanigans
through.
again, and that's another car, and that's this time.
That's
more carnage. That's Vitt without a rear wing, and Vitt is out.
Yeah,
no, never mind. The pit boxes are non-collide.
Phased through some garages. Oh no,
this is madness. This is madness.
Oh,
no penalties.
As well.
No penalties for that incident. So yeah.
Oh, and Vayak just shoved straight into the back of him.
Oh, he just went to the back of Sheffer. Sheffer, no damage. But welcome to Brazil. That's what I say.
Welcome to Brazil. As Lindbergh has lost time. Hand over fist due to being stuck behind Schnellmann.
But look at this, right? The Campo hasn't picked. The man, the myth, the legend. Look at the Campo leading a race.
Trevor racing.
Yeah, but who else is in second? Look at this. Regis is in third. This is on-track positions. So the overcut benefited these guys.
Yeah, so... Well, we're going to see where's the Campo going to come out. If he gets a good stop, he's not going to get held by anybody. But the Campo, with a very different strategy to the rest. He's in the pit lane now.
Yeah, he's in the pit lane now, but look at this. 2.5 seconds between Rakus and Wells. This is all for Rakus to lose at this stage, because Regano isn't in the points.
I think the Campo might just get some solid positions out of this.
Yeah, because that pit stop might be short.
He's
already exiting the pit lane. Now we're gonna see Kraus and Aguirre step by side. But yeah, the Campo is going to exit. Oh my god, the Campo, the strategic mastermind. He's going to get himself into the top 12.
Brilliant strategy. Brilliant from the Campo. He was nowhere. And now look at him, he's up.
That's the higher wing. We've seen why. She's not pitting this lap though.
With Lindbergh.
Oh, there's a bit of a
then-
slip from Valiak there. She's going to be pushed.
Yeah, she's going to get
As
squeezed
fastest lap
out.
is
There's
still
the other man
Vit.
who coming.
Vit is still holding the fastest lap of the race. But that might not be
Indeed.
for long. Fredrickson is in 14th, so both of the Premas doing a strategic masterstroke and getting themselves into the top 15.
Yeah, Framer would...
Look at this.
Well, you've got
Look
a
at this
very
gap.
big difference between
Although Wells is catching up.
strategic stroke
Wells
and
is catching up.
strategic master stroke, but they've both done great.
Wells is catching up lap by lap to Albert Rakus.
Yeah, Nicholas Wells 1.5, 1.6 as they cross the line.
Not
He's
short
gaining.
speed. I don't think it will be two pit stops, but we will have to see. Most likely one stop.
Yeah,
But this
so-
race is everything we asked for a season finale, isn't it?
Wow, yeah. Battling all throughout.
Oh, here he's coming. Here
He's
he's
coming.
coming.
Oh Lord,
Vit's
he's
still with
coming.
the fastest lap. Can you stop asking about the fastest lap?
Nicholas Wells.
Nicholas was closing the gap rapidly. What is going on?
Well, all the Rakus needs to do, he doesn't even need to fight with Wells. He can just stay in second and he'll secure the title that way with Regano down the
No,
order.
he will not get the title. Because it will be
Why?
a tie in the points.
Oh yeah, damn it.
Oh, if he
Unless
wants
he
to
gets
finish
fastest
second,
lap.
yeah,
If he gets fastest lap and
then
second,
he will win by a point.
We've got such a championship fight. on
Also,
our
Fit is a
hands.
lap down. That is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicholas
Now here
Wells.
comes Nicholas Wells.
He's not gonna send it.
He's gonna stick behind.
He's gonna stick behind him. He wants some more of that slipstream. Yeah, I agree with you two, those. No, we're not doing that. We're keeping the penalty points.
Keeping
Unless it's
FIA, stick to
extensive.
your word.
Unless it's extensive. That's when you can award, like, seconds, but... Like in case
Yeah.
of Granville, but... Here we go. Wells still chasing the Rakus. This is a showdown of the ages. He's going to send it
Here he
inside!
goes, he says!
He's not gonna get it though, he got a poor run and we're gonna lose the feed for a second, but he's gonna send it! They touch and Wells is in the lead!
A great move. Great move.
That is a
By
beautiful
Nicholas
move.
Wells.
He looked like he wouldn't get it, but then he got a better run, got onto the... Oh,
Oh,
that
he
is a
hit the
Wells
back
tactic,
bracket
that is a Wells tactic. I like that.
Great. I like that.
So that is some junior category
Robin is
racing.
racing. Wow.
No, Robin isn't racing. That line I hate it, but to be fair,
Gosh.
you enjoy a bit of a push from another guy, don't you? Like you.
Do we?
This is good, but we go up the order. Vit is harassing the back of Albert Rakus. Rakus though is gaining a lot due to the slipstream because these cars are really, really powerful when they have it.
Yeah, and just... What's
That
the
is
slipstream?
very on the
It's
limit
getting
from
very
Rakus
fast.
here. Down the... Oh, we can see Misery and Harvey, and Misery nearly sends it to Harvey, and now Granville's gonna give it a run, but now Misery
So
on the
Harvey
outside are
moving
gonna
up
go
to
side
seventh.
by side. Misery gets pushed onto the curbing. He taps into Granville. They're gonna go side by side. Granville has nowhere to go, and now Kuratko is going to get an advantage from that. No, he will not. So Granville stays put. And Acampo is in 11, harassed by Bishop, but we're gonna cut back to the lead because that is way, way, way more important. As now, oh, Vit, what are you doing? Vit,
Oh,
stop
Vit is-
interrupting the race, you nonce.
And now this is allowing Regis to catch up.
Oh my God.
Regis is title champion.
Vit!
They're slipping down the drain.
Regis is gonna
Oh,
get him.
wow.
Regis is
No.
gonna get him. Vit, this might be... This is Vit slowing down Rakus? So Wells can win the race? Like what the hell is he doing? Sorry for attempt at the foreign language, but this is ridiculous.
Conspiracy theory.
This is ridiculous because Vit is literally blocking the line. Look what he's doing. He's in the middle of the circuit.
He's in the middle of the circuit. He is. He's really...
Now Regis
Oh!
goes up to Rakus. There's a bit of contact there, but Rakus is going to keep the position. But this is outrageous.
Yeah, Vit is really...
No, Vit. as much as I understand the fact in not having blue flags,
He's
this is
defending
just
for that.
he's defending his position. That is outrageous, not acceptable, and might be under disqualification here. Because this race, oh my god, this is not what you do. Vit is under investigation for DSQ. Why do you want to get 5 seconds when he's last?
He's last by an entire lap. And
Vit is actually closing up to Wells now.
Vit's closing up to Wells.
Imagine him getting the radio. Okay, mate, they're trying to disqualify you now. Hold up Wells.
Go for him, all guns blazing. Lad.
Come on, this is gonna be happening.
guns
Wells
blazing.
won. Vit will lap himself. Oh my god.
3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, and Vit.
3 laps to go, and Vit might actually put a spanner in the works of Nicholas Wells.
Is he getting over it?
He gets into him. Oh my god, he gets the traction. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it now, but look at this. Raccoons is now on the back of these guys. This is
Raccoon.
I don't believe this.
Raccoon's gonna get it. Raccoon's.
Raccoons is gonna look at this. Vit is going to send it down to Wells.
It's again. What a race we've got on our hands.
What is this finale? This is beautiful. This is what we've been waiting for this whole season. This Vit going to send it on to Wells. Yes, he is. He's going to get the position on the outside. Raccoons and Raccoons. Oh no. Championship over.
That is Raccoon's championship dream surely over. He's got not enough time to get Wells
Oh my,
and
Vit is disqualified from the
Rengis.
race. Vit has been shown the black flag.
That has been shown the black
And
flag.
it's not because he was trying to unlap himself. Oh no, Aguirre now got Raccoons. Raccoons is over.
Yeah, so he's
Raccoons is
held
over.
up everyone. So
Yeah, he's holding up everyone.
Albert Raccoons. Regis might win the race here though.
Final
lap.
Aguirre is going to
to
get... Yeah, Aguirre's got Raccoon's championship is over. There's nothing that can happen unless we get like a massive blowout of an engine, but that's very unlikely. But anyways, the battle for the podium or the battle for the lead is still alive, so let's cheer up.
Yep, here we go. Regis might send it. Not gonna send it.
Nobody is sending it just yet. Everybody is in close proximity of each other. Misery is defending...
Look at this.
Oh,
There's
boy.
a Tremor with 2 positions. Just in front of
Also,
them.
Granville has 5 seconds. I don't think that will affect the Premas. Oh my god! Kraus is sending it onto
Here he
Raccoons now.
goes.
This is just going down the drain. I think Raccoons might have some sort of a car issue.
He looks like he's got an issue. He's really slowing up.
He's slowing down, so that might be an issue for Raccoons. Horrible news. It all went down the drain. After
Well, at least we've got a close lead fight. Wells versus Regis.
This might be over the line. This might be over the line. This might be over the line. Look at the line Leonard is gonna get.
Here we go,
Leonard's in the
Regis.
slipstream. He's in there. He's in there. He's very
No,
close. Wells might lose the win. Wells might waste the maiden win. Let's see, is Regis going to get it? Photo finish.
He's
No,
not
Wells
going to.
wins. The
Wells
curse
wins.
is
The curse
over.
is over.
Nicholas Wells. He's done it. Don't believe
Great
it.
drive. The Wells curse.
Oh my god, Matty Camden and Matty Camden side by side across the line. And then we have people who died in the race. And the man who's disqualified.
Regano finished in like 20th. And
Yeah, and wins that is a joke.
wins the championship.
I mean, he dominated.
Wow.
He won 3 races, but let's be honest.
The final few races, that looked incredibly like it was going to be. It was going to be Albert Raccoon's fastest
Yeah.
lap. Who did it go to?
Yeah,
Is
who
it
is
still
the fastest
Vit?
lap go? It's Vit. It's Vit. No, it's Misery.
Misery got it. So Misery got it right at the death.
Yeah, but let's see. Nicholas Wells wins his first race after he's been in MMS his career. I mean, he's been in what, 3 races this season. He hasn't won a race in Formula Rookie. He comes in and he wins the finale. That is applaudable.
Wow.
Now, did Vit beat that lap time? No, Misery stays with the fastest lap. Driver of the day.
I'm gonna have to look at the grid positions. Really, I'd say it's probably Nicholas Wells.
Yeah.
However, if we look at the grid, he came from 12th to get that. So I'd say it's probably going to be Nicholas Wells from 12th to 1st.
Yeah.
Free drive.
And, well, we have to announce it. David Ragano is your Season 2 Formula Junior champion. By a virtue... by a virtue...
They're all leaving. They're leaving. They're done. They're done.
They're done with this season. Oh, man. Add him back. Add that back. Yeah, that was...
So Regano joins Mansell Clerk
as the champions. This is going to be interesting. So, 5 seconds for Granville. Where will that put him? Well, that will put him down to 12, so the Campo does not score points. Unlucky. Another race without retirements this season. So. Pretty nice. Yeah, but this season has been something else. A lot of battles. I mean, it looked like George Whittaker would win it, but then he went to Formula 1, so then Ragano took over.
He went to a Formula 1, so...
Yeah, it really is interesting to see this unravel. The Campo has shown his skill. Not the Campo, Ragano, sorry. The Campo hasn't shown skill. Ragano has shown a lot of skill this season and pace, and yeah, he really... in my opinion, he deserves the title, but Raku's... What he did this whole season, I think he deserved it a bit more. He did everything well. Been consistent on the podiums, been consistent on the pole positions, and kind of on the race pace. But it is interesting to see what happened, and I'm really pumped for next season.
Next season
we have 32 cars on the grid, something like that.
32 cars,
which will be insane. Some teams are returning. We have a few new teams. It's really going to be interesting to see. One hell of a season upcoming. One hell of a season finished. Thank you so much for coming. I really hope you enjoyed this one. See you next time in Bahrain for round 1 of season 3. That's it from me.
Goodbye.
Be sure to be safe on the roads and wear your seatbelt.